Dick Quax, who won a silver medal at the Montreal Olympics in 1976 and broke the world record in the 5,000 metres the following year, has died in Auckland, aged 70. A local body politician for much of the period since the year 2000. It's what he did on the track decades prior to that that put him amongst a celebrated group of New Zealand middle distance runners. At his best, and in 1977 he became the fastest man over 5 kilometres in recorded human history. Dick Quax was a singularly driven athlete. They weren't his best events, but he ran a mile in under 4 minutes, the 1500 in 3:36, and a marathon in 2 hours 11. But it was in the 5,000 that Dick Quax was at or near the top of his field for years. In the 1970s, earning the admiration of many, including triple Olympic gold medalist Sir Peter Snell.
He was clearly an outstanding runner. He was trained under the Lydiard model by John Davies. He was a neighbour of mine for a time in Mount Albert in Auckland. He actually lived directly across the street from me, so I saw a bit of him. And then later on, when I was at university in Washington State, he was working at Athletics West in Oregon. But he's, there are not many people can boast what he has, a world record at 5,000 metres. Murray came close to doing that. Of course, Murray was a gold medalist at 5,000 metres, but Dick came pretty darn close to doing that as well. It was just so disappointing that that he got tipped by Lassie Viren, and you know, it was really heartbreaking. He and Rod at Montreal, that's so vividly in my mind still. But Dick was a fun guy to be around. Good sense of humour. And you know, he obviously had a good brain. He was a smart guy.
Can we talk about that world record in '77? That was a magic time in the history of the 5,000, wasn't it?
Oh.
There was intense competition.
Yeah,
and
I think we can. Yeah, so Dick really is an important part, I think, of New Zealand's heritage. I mean, we're the best, certainly per capita, of any nation around in middle distance and distance running. Maybe Kenya is overtaking us now, but we certainly had an amazing run with Walker, Dixon, Quax, and then a little bit earlier, Murray, Barry McGee, John Davies, Bill Bailey, myself, and a host of others. And it was a wonderful time.
What was it that made you men? I mean, you talked about the Lydiard training regime.
Yes, it was very successful.
Yeah, but you were self-made too, weren't you? You were singular characters.
You know, when I think about it, the amount of time we spent sort of getting to that level was kind of amazing, and you know, in some ways we sacrificed other aspects of our life in order to be able to do it. But you know, people that high achievers are prepared to do that. And sort of pay this price of, you know, minimizing your social life. I mean, the training was sort of like, you know, all I remember doing was just working during the day, doing my training, and then going to sleep. And that was, it got pretty boring after a while, but driven by, as Dick was, you know, knowing that this is what you had to do to get the results.
You got the golds, and Dick got the silver. And boy, that's everything in competition, isn't it? And he often reflected on that 5,000 at Montreal, where he was just pipped by Lassie at the end. Brutal, really, in terms of the difference he felt it made to his life.
Yes, it's amazing, really. I mean, Dick's life might have been not hugely so, but I think if he had won that gold medal, that along with his 5,000, that would have propelled him, I think, to a top echelon, and it was so close. I mean, he is in the top echelon anyway. There's no question about that at all. But it's just a shame he was so close to getting that gold in Montreal. Yeah, I'm really sad about Dick. I think he has been an important legacy, part of the New Zealand's legacy in middle distance and distance running. That's for sure.
Sir Peter Snell reflecting on Dick Quax, who died today, aged 70.